So lately I've been making it a habit to check out the Casio Outlet page over at outlet.casio.com, and they've had some really good deals over there lately. And if you head over there right now and click on the Black Friday specials, you'll see some pretty awesome deals if you want to go check them out. So on this page we've got a couple of G-Shocks up top. We've got the DW5735, and we've got this really nice G-Shock, the GW5000. So this watch was originally $300. It's only $180 now, which is a really good deal. It comes with a really nice stainless steel screw-down case back. It's also got multi-band 6 and solar power and a quality resin case, band, and bezel. So that one is actually a really good deal if you want to check that one out. If we scroll down a little bit more on this page, you've also got the GW9100, which is also a multi-band 6 solar power watch. Again, it's discounted from $230 down to $138, which is a really good deal. Here's a really nice one. This is a Casio Edifice chronograph. It was $210 down to $105. Honestly, this is a great deal. It's got a sapphire glass and a nice flat bezel, kind of like a blackout watch, which is pretty cool. And then if you scroll on over to page 2 and go down a little bit, you've got a couple more edifices, and then you've got this watch, which I actually picked up. I could not help myself. This is the Casio Trek PRG-330, and it's only $79. This is marked down from over $200. And this is a really nice watch. It's about a year old, so but it really doesn't matter. It's got a solar panel. It's got an ABC, so you can track the altimeter, the barometer, or the compass. You can also track the temperature. So yeah, it's a triple sensor version 3 engine, and this thing just fits really nicely on the wrist. I mean, I could not pass this one up. It's just a really good deal. The built-in compass is excellent. It's got an aluminum bezel and a nice resin band with a front light button. And this is the one we're just going to give a quick look today. But like I said, you really can't go wrong with this watch. I just wanted to throw up a quick video and just kind of show you what they have available over here at the Casio Outlet store. But the thing about this, I got this watch in less than 24 hours. I ordered this, I think, at noon on Monday, and it came at like 10 a.m. the next day. So I mean, shipping is super quick. And if you come over to the Casio Outlet page, you also have this whole G-Shock section. So they have, a couple Gravity Masters. You got a DW6900. You got this pretty cool blackout circular watch, the DW5700. There's a couple of these kind of cheapo, skeletonized, transparent, colored watches. But I actually really like this matte military green watch, G-Shock 5600, which I think is actually pretty sharp looking. It's only $59. It's a pretty good deal. I mean, it's not totally high tech, but there's some really good options on here. If you've got you've also got a Trek page and an Edifice page. So, I really encourage you to come over and check this out. They update it pretty frequently. And yeah, like I said, we're just going to go ahead and today and just check out this Trek PRG-330. So why don't we go ahead and grab the box and just take a quick look at this watch and just kind of show you what it's all about. So let's hop right in and do that right now. Alright, so here is the watch itself. This is the Casio Trek PRG-330. It comes in this nice wooden box. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what this is all about. Alright, let's get it out of the plastic here. And here we go. So this is the Casio PRG-330-1. This normally sells for $200. And like I said, I got this for $79 on outlet.casio.com. So if you're looking for a good Christmas present for someone you love, or for yourself, of course, this is a really great deal. And at the time this video was published, this watch is still up on their website, so go give it a look. And they've got a couple other ProTreks on their website as well, running the Wear OS platform if you're interested. But this watch here comes with 100 meters of water resistance. It's got a solar panel right on the front, which is great. Tough solar. It's also got a digital compass, which measures directions in one of 16 different points. And it's also got a thermometer that can measure temperatures from -14 to, I think, 140 degrees Fahrenheit. It's also got a barometer that measures the air pressure, and an altimeter which estimates the altitude based on air pressure. And it's also got a sunrise and sunset display, which is really nice. So after you enter your geographical information, you can search for sunrise and sunset times for pretty much any day that you want, which is really quite handy. Alright, so let's quickly go through some of the promotional material real quick. So Casio says, stay one step ahead of Mother Nature with the solar-powered PRG-330, incorporating Casio's triple sensor version 3 engine. Advanced Casio original technology has allowed for a 95% smaller direction sensor and a 90% reduction in sensor power consumption compared to previous models, which is great, so you get a lot more juice out of this. The design features a compact, sleek case and a soft urethane band for a better fit for the wrist, and there's this one-touch access to a digital compass, barometric pressure, and altitude and temperature readings to keep important information right at your fingertips. So let's get a look at this case real quick. Here is the sensor right on the left-hand side. So this sensor is much smaller than some of the older models. And then over on this side, you've got the A, B, and C buttons. So you have a B button in the middle and the C button up top. And these are nicely knurled so that they're easy to touch even with gloves on. And they give you one-touch access to the sensors straight from the time screen. So all you have to do is press any one of those buttons to get to that information. So this bezel is really sharp looking. It's aluminum. It's got a nice texture to it. The urethane resin band is really nice. It's got those extra butterfly wings in there to wrap around your wrist nicely. And as you can see, this runs the 3443 module. So real quick, if we go up into the setup screen, you just hold down the E button for a couple seconds. And this allows you to set your city, your daylight savings time information, 12 or 24 hours, minutes, seconds, and hours, year, day, date. You got ketones on or off. You have a light button from 1 to 3 seconds. Power saving mode on or off. And this also lets you set your units. So right now I have feet, inches, and Fahrenheit, but those can be changed over to meters and Celsius if you want. And then I think that's it. But then also when you exit, it's going to ask to set up your latitude and longitude. So I'm at 42 north by 71 degrees west. And that should be about it as far as setup goes. And if you check out the dial, you can see that over here on the right hand side you have the compass, which is the C button, and then you have the barometer button and temperature readings, which is B, and then you have the A button, which is the altimeter, so that will tell you what altitude you're at. So if you press the A button right now, it'll show you that we're at 25 feet and pretty close to sea level here in the northeast of the United States. And then if you go ahead and press the D button, you get back to the time screen. And then pressing the B button for barometer and temperature, this will give you a little chart right up at the top. Right now the barometer pressure is falling. We've got some rain coming in. And right now it says 90 degrees. But this has been sitting in my window for some time. So over the course of about 10, 15, 20 minutes, that should revert back to normal. And then the final button up top here is the compass, and as you can see right now we're pointing southeast, and there's these 3 little LCDs over here that will always point north, so you can turn this around and you can get a really accurate reading right from your watch. So all in all, this watch is really quality stuff. It's got 3 sensors, and again, that sensor over here on the left hand side is actually quite small. They really shrunk this down from earlier versions. This watch is only 12.7 millimeters thick, and it's actually 47 millimeters across the dial. and I think it is 56 millimeters from lug to lug. But this watch actually wears a lot smaller. It fits really well on the wrist. And here's a shot of the LED backlight, which is super bright. I have it set for 3 seconds right now, and that front light button is really convenient. This watch is low temperature resistant as well, so even if it's below freezing, you should have no effect on the watch. And it's got a nice solar cell and a digital compass and a barometer and a thermometer and a 10,000 meter altimeter. It's got data memory reading so that you can store information. It's got a world time function, a stopwatch, a timer, 5 daily alarms with a snooze feature, and an hourly chime. It's also got a 12 and 24-hour display. This watch has mineral glass up on top, and it's got a resin case, an aluminum bezel, and a resin band. It also has a battery level indicator, which right now mine says medium. I have to charge it up a little more. And it is water resistant to 100 meters. And this watch is only 60 grams, so it's very, very light. So if you use the mode button down in the bottom left, the D button, the first thing you'll get to is the sunrise and sunset mode. Today's date is November 11th, so the sun will set at 4:26. And then you can use the A and C buttons to go day by day, just to get a feel for when the sunrise and sunset are. The next one is a recording feature, which will show you any of the recorded points of data that you have stored. Next we have a stopwatch, and you've also got a timer, and you've got 5 alarms and an hourly chime that you could set as well. And then you have world time modes. Right now that's Los Angeles, and you can just continue to scroll through either up or down, which is nice. You don't have to cycle all the way through every city. And then it finally brings you back to the time mode. And if you press the E button up top, you'll see that the top display changes from month day to a barometer reading that will be persistent. And then it brings you back to day of the week and date. So you have 3 different options up top, which is really nice. So all in all, for 79 bucks, man, I really recommend this watch. Let's give it a quick look on the wrist before we wrap this up. Alright, let's go ahead and remove my DWE 5600cc, which I'm totally enjoying. This watch is a lot of fun. And let's give this one a look on the wrist. Alright, so here it is, folks. Like I said, this watch is about a year old, but it's really top quality, and you probably cannot get an ABC watch much cheaper than $79 right now. So this is definitely a good deal. Head on over to outlet.casio.com and check it out. They've got a lot of other watches there too. I still have a few holes left there on the band. I have a 6.75 inch wrist, but this would make a great gift, like I said, for a friend or a loved one, or even just for yourself. So go ahead and pick one up. Thanks for checking out this clip. If you enjoyed my video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. We'll have some more content coming up soon. And once again, thank you for watching Casio. Take care now.